Welcome to Derby Music Academy. This is lesson number 5 for beginners in our series of How to Read Music. Do you need help with any music-related issues? We can give you a hand. Please visit www.derbymusicacademy.co.uk or subscribe to these videos, click the like button or the bell icon to notify you of all videos we post on our channel. Back to reading music. It is important to remember that the stave is like a ladder. You use it to take steps up in pitch, on lines, or in spaces. So there we have our first note on the line, and the next one up in the space. Then we have this one, the next one. And of course you use it to take steps down in pitch, on lines and in spaces. So this is in the top space. The higher the step up the stave, the higher the pitch of the note, and vice versa. In lesson 4, we learnt the names of the pitches on the bass clef stave. So we learnt that any note written in that first space would be called A. We learnt that the second line is B, and as we go up, we use the letter names of the alphabet. So we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Today we will learn the letter names of the pitches of the treble clef stave. Bear in mind that as we move up the bass clef stave, we are heading towards those middle C ledger lines. They are very important because they will bridge the gap between the bass clef stave and the treble clef stave. Remember, we are using just the 7 letters from the alphabet to name the pitches on the stave. And when we have completed the first 7 letters, we start using them again. So here we go. We have the bass clef labelled A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're still not going into the treble clef because we still have some notes to go before we reach that middle C. But we start again now with A on the top line. Then we have B. And now we reach the middle C ledger line. Now both of these are middle C. And now we can move on to the treble clef stave. That note next to the middle C is D. The next one is E. First space is F. And the second line is G. This means that we have now used up the second set of the alphabet letters, A to G. So now we will need to start all again if we are to move further up the stave. So we have from our middle C, C, D, E, F and G. But we want to continue. So we're starting again with A, B, C, D, E, and then the top line is F. Of course, you can go up even further, but you would need ledger lines or help lines on which to write those notes. and we will learn those in another lesson. In the meantime, have a go at reading these treble clef notes. We are missing a note between C and E. Can you name that note? D. We are missing a note between the F and the A. Can you name that note? G. Now we are missing a note between the B and the D. So it's in the third space of the treble stave. It's called C. And the final note we'll look at today is the top line of the treble stave, and it is F. This concludes Lesson 5. Please leave any questions you may have about any musical aspects in the comments below.